So final question, B5. An explorer sets out across the desert with 100 litres of water. He uses 6 litres on the first day. On subsequent days, he rations himself to 95% of the amount he used the day before. So that shows that we must be looking at a geometric series. Okay, so we need to know how much water he's using. Show that he has enough water to last for 34 days, but no more. How much will he then have left? So we know he's got 6 litres on the first day that he's using. He's using 6 litres. And then he's got 95%. So R is equal to 0.95, because that's the multiplier. 95% is 0.95 as a decimal. So or as we call a multiplier. Show that he has enough water to last for 34 days. Now we need to make that equal to 100 litres. Okay. So we know that the sum of something, so we say we've got 100 litres, and that, the sum formula, by the way, is sum of n is equal to a 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. Okay. We know that we have a is 6, 1 minus 0.95 to the power of n, which we are trying to work out, and we say that's 34. We're trying to work that out as being 34 over 1 minus 0.95. So I'm going to just do some bits of work now. I can type into the calculator. I can do all this in the calculator. The important bit was getting that far there, but I'm going to do some tidying up for all of this. So I do 100. Now, does it say any equation that you're using? So I've got a few equations, a few bits and pieces here. I'm just going to do some tidying up, but I'm more than happy for you just to type into your calculator, solve all of that 100 equals 6 and the comma n. So I'm going to times up by 0.05, so 100 times 0.05 is equal to 5. So 5 is equal to 6, 1 minus 0.95 the power of n. I'm now going to divide by 6, so 5 over 6 is equal to 1 minus 0.95 the power of n. I'm going to do a bit of moving about. I'm going to say 0.95n is equal to, so I've added that across. I'm going to do 1 take away 5 over 6, which is 1/6. 1 take away 5, 6, clearly 6 over 6 take away 5 over 6 is 1/6. And I'm going to solve for that. Next year you're going to see how to do this without using the calculator, but for this year you're just going to type in all that. So solve, open brackets, 0.95 to the power of n is equal to 1/6, and don't forget to put comma n, and that's equal to control. So n is equal to 34.93, therefore enough. He does not have enough for 35 days. Now, if you had just done that, and that, I'd be very happy with your working. Now on to part B. A super bouncy ball is thrown upwards from ground level. It hits the ground after 2 seconds, continues to bounce. The time it is in the air for a particular bounce is always 0.8 of the time of the previous bounce. How long does it take for the ball to stop bouncing? So let's model it. What's it going to look like? It's going to look like it's going to bounce 1, 2, 3, and it's going to keep on going. So we have to make we need to know that A is equal to 2 seconds and R is equal to 0.8. But it's actually, look at this, it's actually never really going to get to 0. It's only going to get to 0 after when n is equal to infinity. So what we need to do is we need to use a sum to infinity. That's equal to a over 1 minus r. So that's equal to 2 over 1 minus 0.8, which is equal to 2 over 0.2. Now 2 divided by 0.2, I'm hoping you all know, is 10. So 10 seconds. And that was 3 marks. Part D, oh, what am I talking about? Part C even. Determine the value of, and we'll do this 2 ways because I'm just going to show off 20 and 5. but I'm happy for you to use the calculator in any way you see fit, okay, because I said determine, okay, but you could just type this into the calculator and find this sigma bit, which I've shown you how to do quite a few times. And you put, fill in all the blanks, so n equals 5, that's 24 times n minus 1. If you put that in, you get 784. Now, 4n minus 1 is arithmetic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the sum of the first 4 terms, and that is equal to 4 over 2 lots of a. Now I put u1 is equal to 4 lots of 1 minus 1, which is equal to 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, plus 4 minus 1 is 3d. We know the difference every time is 4 from the 4n minus 1, so it's times 4. So that's equal to 2 lots of 6 plus 12. 6 plus 12 is 18, which is equal to 36. So I'm going to find the sum of the 20th term, of the first 20 terms. So that's 20 over 2. 2 lots of 3 plus 19 times 4. That's equal to 10. Again, 2 times 3 is 6. 19 times 4, 76. So we have 6 plus 76 is 82, so that's 820. I then do 820 minus 36, and I'm just hoping that that is equal to 784. And there you go. Oh, and how many marks is that? That was worth 2 points.